Welcome to Amusings with Chelsea and Angie.
I'm Chelsea.
I'm Angie.
How are you guys this week? Are you having good mental vibes? Good day? I know we are, because we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. And we got something that's going to just grind your gears.
It's hump day. Is it?
It's hump day. Hump day.
Yesterday threw me off.
This whole week has thrown off, and the weather has been ridiculous. Okay?
I don't remember moving to Florida.
Exactly. All right? Anybody wants to send a freaking email out or a text message or call freaking Mother Nature, Weather Department USA, we live in Texas. We are used to Texas weather.
Which is a nice, comfortable, dry heat.
Okay?
Not moist. It's moist and it makes me nauseous.
Occasionally, a thunderstorm with rain.
Yes.
Which is good.
Yes.
Because we need it.
Yeah, boo drought, boo.
Yeah. But we don't need 89 in the day, which feels great. I'm not complaining. But then we get a humidity of like 90 or whatever.
And it doesn't rain.
And it doesn't rain. Or it sprinkles, it spits water.
It's like
a little bit.
It's like you're walking around wet.
Swamp booty.
Yes. You have swamp ass.
And then turn around and give us like thunderstorms with 50-mile-an-hour winds and trees breaking and landing in your backyard. Okay?
And then it gets cold at night.
Exactly.
And
I'm like, what the heck?
My air conditioner doesn't know what to do.
Man, I pulled up my electric bill for this month and I was completely shocked. Like I was, it's been humid, hot, and, freaking buddy over here goes chop, 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 chop on the freaking thermostat, and our electric bill's gonna be so high. And it wasn't. It was not high at all. I was like, because it's getting so cool at night, it's not having to kick on.
No.
I'm like,
what
the crackers?
What does he set it at?
You would yell.
Like 68?
70, 72.
Oh my god.
Like I said, you'd die in my house, which you have almost died, but I've made sure to turn up the temperature knowing whenever you're coming over.
Oh.
And he can just sit in the room with the fans on.
See, now, I live in an older home.
Old-fashioned antique.
It's not, it was built in 1928, so it's pier and beam.
Antique.
Hush.
I still like the house, though. And I drove by it, and you weren't there.
Because, Sunday is supper with Mommy and Pop-Pops.
Y'all were running late. I know you told me, but still.
Anyway.
I had to come over and see the pretty kitty house, expecting to stop in and check on everybody, see how everybody... I don't get to drop by that often.
Well,
so I was dropping by.
But the house was in the front, so you could still see it.
I did, and it's so cute.
Thank you.
Okay, if you guys don't know, we talked a little bit, I think, last episode about Angie getting a outdoor housey cat house for her kitties that are outside. And she bought this really cute house, so adorable, and she painted it, and her daddy helped put it together, and she's even got their last name on there. It's so cute, super cute. I'm sure she's gonna have it on her TikTok or Instagram.
Did I have to shove Mau Mau in there? Yes, I did. I picked him up and I shoved him in because
you didn't know what it was.
Right, and I haven't seen Cosmo since Monday. I just saw Mau Mau.
Well, give it a little while.
Yeah.
He's probably like, why the heck did you put this house on the front porch? Now I feel like I'm obligated. Maybe I don't feel comfortable.
Look, it's a cat B&B,
It is, and it's very, very cute. And even, get this, guys. Her dad was so proud of her that he even posted it on his Facebook. It was so adorable.
Yeah, but then what did my mom post? Yeah, leave it to Ange. What? It's a beautiful house. And my sister won't let me bring the two cats in the house. So I made them a house outside.
You were inventive and found a different way to still get the cats without having to bring them in the house.
It's my birthday present. Yeah, that's what I got for my birthday.
A month early.
Because I was worried about Cosmo and Mau Mau.
Fair enough. It's a legal reason why.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing wrong with that. Check it out on her Instagram with her kitties. I'm sure some new videos are going to be posting here real soon. I got to send her some of the two brats at my house being redonkulous. One of them got the zoomies really, really bad.
Really?
Yes. I didn't record her because my phone was at like 2%. So I was like, I'll get her again. She was like, boom! I was like, what the heck, dog? Somebody snip you some catnip or something?
Speaking of that, like maybe 2 weeks ago, I don't know what got into Roro. He got the zooms. And I guess he was chasing Natsu and jumped over the sofa where my sister was sitting, and his back claw, I guess, hit her in the head. So she's like, I think I'm bleeding. And sure enough, she had a little nick right by her ear. And I was like, well, maybe you shouldn't sit in the path of destruction. She's like, I was here first. It's like, I can't help what those weirdos do.
Dude, it was so fun talking to you on the phone yesterday, though, like when we were chit-chatting about what we were going to do today, and then of course your sister gets in there and she starts, tagging in, talking and stuff like that, and I'm like, hey, what's up, Ma?
Yeah.
One of these days she's gonna murder me, but that's okay. That's okay. If y'all don't know, Angie's sister is a little bit older than her, not too much. Yep, 2 years, and is the same age as my mom. So you can imagine the generation gap between Angie and myself, which, again, we've talked about it before in previous episodes, but I like to pick on them because she's old enough to be my mom.
You are not old enough. I am not old enough to be your mom.
No, your sister is. Your sister is the same age as my mom.
Well, what's the age difference between you and your mom? No, I think Dee's a year younger than your mom. When was she born? 71?
Yes, I have it on my thing.
How do you not know?
March 9th, 1971.
Okay, so Dee's got a year younger.
Still close enough. My mom was 17 when she had me, so a year off. She could have been 16.
I could.
Hold on. Ready?
I'm not old enough to be your
16
mom.
and pregnant.
Ugh.
I hated that show.
Okay.
But,
so we're going to discuss about what we've been... Well, okay.
You've been watching, and I've watched like a little bit because we're in construction mode right now.
Oh, yeah, because you tore up your house.
I'm still tearing it up.
Oh, my God.
Ayo, ayo.
I'm going to tear something up. So there's a show on Apple TV called Platonic, and it stars Rose Byrne and Seth Rogen.
Dun, dun.
And they're college best friends that have reconnected like after 5 years. They're like 30-minute episodes, and oh my God, it is freaking hilarious.
It's got Seth Rogen in it and
Rose Byrne.
I
loved her in Spy with Melissa McCarthy.
Funny.
Yeah. So you need to check that out. I think this is episode 4.
And they're little 30-minute episodes, so you could literally watch them during your lunch break or something like that.
Yeah, which is what I did.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Nothing else better to do.
I also saw on Disney Plus, American Born Chinese.
Yeah, you were telling me a little bit about that the other day.
Again, only like 30-minute episode, but there are 8 of them, I think. If you've ever heard of the story of the Monkey King, which is like a Chinese fable, it is a play off of that because the kid that is involved in this story is the Monkey King's son. And there's about to be an uprising against the Jade Emperor, and the Monkey King is the wise sage, and his son takes his staff and he has to go get it. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
Yep.
So, okay. Well, that's interesting enough to say that. I mean, at least maybe this is doing better than what The Little Mermaid on and off again stuff's going on right now.
What?
You haven't been watching like Disney news or anything like that?
No.
You know, The Little Mermaid premiered like a week or 2 ago?
Uh-huh.
And you know, they box opening, their box ticket sales for the first weekend were like 125 mil, but there's still a lot of people like bad mouthing it and stuff like that because of the actress and all this other stuff. And just a lot of chaos, a lot of people. So that's good.
Badmouth it not because of the acting, but because
it's supposed to be a cartoon. Leave it as a cartoon, people.
Right? Why you can't make it look like she's underwater.
Well, I mean, it's no different than Aquaman, but you didn't watch that either.
I didn't watch that.
Aquaman was actually pretty good as far as the graphics. I'm saying the graphics.
Mm-hmm. We're not talking about acting.
Graphics.
Yes, CGI.
Was great.
Okay.
They did really, really good. If you would, like, watch it minus, like, that person's part in it, like, watch, like, the first, like, 20 minutes. Go with 20 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be alright. You get to see them in the water.
Okay.
All that stuff.
I tried to watch Shazam, and I made it, like, maybe 30 minutes, and then I fell asleep.
Me too!
I was like, I can't. And then, kadoosh, I was out.
Yeah, I couldn't. My brother, he was, let's go see it. And then the second one came out, let's go see it. I'm like, oh,
yeah,
it's nap time over here. And now he's watching movies without me, which I'm very, very upset about. I feel replaced because he went to go see another movie this past weekend. I'm like, what the heck, dude? Went by himself, didn't want to invite me or nothing.
Rude.
I know.
Did you watch Dungeons and Dragons yet? No.
I have it on my thing to watch this weekend at the lake. I'm excited. Make Daniel watch it.
He'll like it. It's pretty good.
I think he will. He liked Harry Potter. And he didn't think he was going to like Harry Potter.
How do you not like Harry Potter?
I know.
Messed up.
I know.
Okay, so tonight is the final episode of the reunion of Vanderpump Rules. And I think shit's gonna go down.
It's going down for real.
Because they say, be sure to watch the last 5 minutes. Which makes me think, so I don't have to watch any of the other crap. It's just the last 5 minutes.
But you know you're going to have to watch the other crap to watch the last 5
Right.
minutes to know what the heck is going on. Because you're going to watch the last 5 minutes and go, whoa, how did this conspire?
Yeah, so why don't they just say, be sure to stay for the last 5 minutes. That will tell you that watch the entire thing, but before you flip the channel, you're going to want to stick around for the last 5 minutes for sure.
Yeah, it's like stay tuned after the credits for a special
Yeah, they don't tell you that
news
in
bulletin. Yeah, that's why you got to sit in the freaking theater until all the credits get ran to see if there's another
Yeah,
one.
that's why they have that site, is there anything after the credit? And then it tells you whether...
I know, but it's still a pain in the foot.
Yeah, I know. And then tomorrow is the season finale of Top Chef World All-Stars. Let's go, Sarah. Woo, woo, woo.
Let's go, Sarah. Let's go. Woo, woo.
She was eliminated, but she did Last Chance Kitchen and made it back in. So,
Shazam!
booyah, booyah, booyah. Then Monday they started a show on Fox called Stars on Mars.
And again, you were telling me about this,
Yes.
and then right after you told me, guess what? The freaking trailer popped up while I was watching another movie.
See, because my sister was walking by and she got pulled into it too. It's like Celebrity Big Brother, except on Mars. Although it's not on Mars, it's like in the outback somewhere in Australia, and they have this set thing.
No offense, I wouldn't want to be anywhere in the freaking outback in Australia. There's freaking venomous snakes out the wazoo on that freaking island.
I know that.
That'd be
But
scary as heck.
They have a whole crew. They have people watching out for them. They don't have snakes on Mars, so clearly they would clear out the snakes and shit.
Okay, yeah, snakes still
Oh.
down in the ground. Oh, there goes the weasel.
Well, where's it going to come out if you've got everything encapsulated?
You better hope it don't pop up from under the ground and sneak in the little... I guarantee you behind the scenes there's going to be a snake or a spider. They got big spiders too. Have you seen those
Yes, I know.
Holy cow.
Why do you have to ruin my Stars on Mars discussion?
No, go ahead and talk about
I
it.
want to now.
Talk about it.
Just, hey, everybody, it's like Celebrity Big Brother, except it's supposed to be on Mars, so they filmed it out in the outback of Australia. You know, it's got people like Christopher Mintz-Plasse and Marshawn Lynch and Ronda Rousey and Lance Armstrong, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
Lance Armstrong, the man that can do it all.
Yeah, that was it. You ruined my thing.
Why did I ruin
You poo-pooed all over them on
poo-poo.
that.
I was just talking about the outback because it'd be freaky as heck.
Well, I never said I would go there.
I'm just saying as a sidebar note. But as far as the show, you were talking about like Big Brother. Doesn't people get eliminated?
Yeah.
On the same concept?
Uh-huh.
So they're getting eliminated off Mars?
Uh-huh.
So they get pushed out into the rocket ship like
No, they
Among Us?
they leave the pod base and then they light their flare and then a little rover comes and gets them. And the mission commander guy from Earth is William Shatner. Yeah.
Are you serious? Really?
He tells them they have to have a team leader, and then he has to assign tasks, and of course they get their own room when they're team leader.
So kind of like, and then do they get to vote people off?
Mm-hmm.
So not only just like Big Brother, but like Survivor or something.
Yeah, he picks 3 people. Well, he picks all the people that he thinks are mission essential, and then he leaves 3 people. And then this last episode, they decided as a group who they thought was mission essential, and then who would leave.
So Big Brother meets Survivor meets Among Us, but with a flair.
I don't know. Well, see, it's not really Survivor. It's really totally Big Brother, except you only put 2 people on the chopping block for Big Brother.
Yeah, Survivor.
And your head of house, head of household would be the team leader.
Yeah.
But you don't win that. They pick the person. I don't know. Anyway. That's how much we know.
Dun, dun, dun. Coming up.
Yeah, the only other thing I've been watching is Hunter x Hunter, because my sister watched a shit ton of episodes that I did not know. When I went to work and I would come home and I thought, oh, this was weird. It was because she was watching episodes without me.
What is Hunter x Hunter?
It's an anime.
Of course.
Yeah.
I would think it's like ghost hunting or something by the name of Hunter x Hunter.
No, it's not ghost hunting. They hunt beasts. They can be assassins. They can be butlers.
Fair enough.
What do you call them? Bodyguards. And it's about Gon, who's looking for his dad. Kurapika, who is trying to get revenge for the people that killed his clan. Leorio, who was making money so he could be a doctor. And then Killua, who is just hanging out with Gon.
Well, coming up.
Okay, we have The Witcher Season 3, which will be the last one with Henry Cavill. Part 1 of Season 3 starts June 29th. I will not be watching Season 4 because I have a feeling they're going to jack up the story, which is one of the reasons that Henry Cavill left, was because they were deviating from
the book.
The books. Yeah.
And he loved the books. He read them all.
Yes. That's why he was such a proponent to get that role.
And he does such a fabulous job at it.
Jack Ryan with John Krasinski.
Yes.
Season 4, which will be the last one. My sister and I have to watch the last. Okay, we kind of fell asleep during the last episode of Season 3. So we have to watch
that one
those
again.
And then that's June 30th.
So it's kind of like with me and Manifest right now. They just put out the last season and the finale, and because it's been so long, because so many people have had this daggum show, I gotta go back and rewatch what I've forgotten, because that show, you gotta watch the episodes to keep up with what's going on, because there's a lot. So, but yeah. So, movie-wise, we got...
I have not watched Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, but from what I'm told, it seems like it is part 1, because it ends
funky
in a to-be-continued kind of situation.
Well, did they have that after credits?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I need to ask JR. My brother went and saw it, so I need to ask him. But... we are both going to see this weekend. Not together, though, unfortunately, because we'll be in 2 separate worlds. But we're going to watch...
Transformers Beastmasters! Then again, it is not a Michael Bay movie, so maybe it won't be as shitty. Nah, could be. We'll find out.
Oh, no, he did good action scenes. Ish.
Yeah.
Like the first one.
Good, but when you sacrifice, I don't know, an actual plot to a movie and just have shit blown up, there's just
the stuff blowing up sometimes.
Yeah.
But no, I like the storyline too. It needs to have a good storyline.
Yes.
It's got to be one and the other. It's got to be together.
Together rockin'. Together
just like the Fast series. It started out good, and then it just went to blowing stuff up.
Yeah, I saw...
And then we went to space.
I saw 1. I did not see 2.
Seen 2. Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, I saw that.
Fast 4.
Then I saw Fast 4, 5, 6, 7. Wasn't that thrilled about 8, but I watched it. And then I gave up on 9. I saw it. I was unimpressed. I didn't even have to pay for it, and it was horrible. It was stupid.
Give it the space.
So I'm not going to watch 9. It's stupid.
You mean 10?
10, yes.
Yeah. I've watched all of them, all 9. I'm going to watch 10. I'm not paying for it in the theater.
I will wait till it comes out on...
I will wait. But I'm just telling you this. They better end the freaking show so I know what happened. We're good. We're golden. And stuff like that.
Oh, no. This is part 1.
No, it's not.
Yes, because it ended the kind of way that Spider-Man across the... Yeah.
No, they better not have. There was only supposed to be 10 movies.
Oh, you're funny.
Oh.
Hey, look, if Dum Dums pay for it, they're going to keep cranking out the same bullshit just to make money.
Okay.
That's why they make Disney remakes, when they just take a cartoon and let's throw some live people at it.
I'm going to stay with my favorite, which is a cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And me having to guess what the freaking actor is based off the cartoon because I didn't look it up at first.
Mm-hmm.
And going, oh, I know that voice. Where do I know that voice? Oh, I know that voice. So, yeah. No, I will be fine with that.
Yeah, that's all I have TV-wise. What do you have?
There was a show that came across my Facebook. Yeah, it was my Facebook. And it's called Cruel Summer. So it came out in 2001. Or 2021, sorry. 2001. Wow. I was flashback way back. The first season came out, and it was about a couple girls in Texas in a small town in 1993. Basically, a person goes missing.
I was in Texas in 1993.
What?
Mm-hmm.
So was I. So, and then, like, it jumps around from year to year. So you have to pay attention what year you're in and where you bounce. They finished off season 1. They announced season 2. Well, season 2 just came out, was it last week? Because we're on episode 2. And you don't have to watch the first season, I don't believe, to get the second season because it's 2 different storylines.
What the hell was the first season about?
Both of them are essentially about people going missing.
Oh, so just rando missing people.
Yep. The first season follows 2 teenage girls in the mid-1990s. They make it sound like the 90s was like a billion years ago, okay? Everyone lives after one disappearance and the others seemingly take place. A second season follows the rise and fall of 2 teenage friendships in the early 2000s. Now, there is nostalgia in it. You will see stuff that you're like, hey, I remember that. I remember that.
Yeah, I don't need to.
But yeah. Anyway, right now I'm watching season 2. I'm just finished up with episode 1, going into episode 2, and they're in Washington, and there's a lot of stuff going on.
That's not even Texas.
No, this one's completely different. Nah. First one was Texas. This one's Washington. You know, one number the next one is. But it did seem like it took them a long time between 2021 and 2023 to do 2 seasons. It seems a little long. But then again, you look at other shows, and sometimes they're like that too. So.
House of Dragons.
We don't talk about Bruno right now, okay?
House of Dragons.
It's not coming out soon enough.
No.
But anywho, I've watched that. I am probably a very late bloomer on this, but I finally got to watch Medea, Tyler Perry's Medea movies. Mm-hmm. Started watching a few of them. And
I've only seen the 2 Halloween ones.
Okay, so I just watched the second Halloween one. I was laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. You know, watching it, I was like, you know what? I really do like Tyler Perry's movies. Mm-hmm. I liked them. And it enticed me to watch his theater shows that they had on YouTube and stuff. While we've been cleaning and busting up floors, I had it on and had it turned out and with my headphones in, just listening to it. And it was really fun to watch. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. It's got a little bit of a language. But
I just like when he goes, hello.
Hello.
Hello. I said hello.
Who are you kidding? Ma! Love it.
Yeah.
Absolutely love it. Oh, no, somebody better get these kids. I love it. Loved it. That's kind of what I've been watching, what I can watch right now since, you know, we're under construction. So right now we're redoing our house, and things to know about me, we do it ourselves. We don't hire people.
What started out as we're just gonna pull the carpet in every place but the bedrooms and just put tile down, now has turned into we're tearing the bathroom apart and we took the shower out. Yeah, you're nuts.
So, the thing that conspired from all this and the reason why we did it all was, number one, the house still had the original cabinetry from whenever we first moved in. The original bathtub, the original shower, the tiles and everything. The grout on the tile in the bathroom was absolutely awful, and we thought that we could just re-grout it and it'd be good. Nope, some of the tile busted, so we're like, we'll just redo it all. I mean, it needs a new lift, a new update and stuff like that, and might as well. And with the way that the housing market is up and down, eventually one day maybe we'll sell it, maybe we'll rent it, because we like to rent houses in my family.
Mm-hmm.
We like to be landlords, fair landlords, not slumlords. But yeah, I mean it's a generally good idea, and we got really good deal on the tile. I had to say $300 for 3 pallets of tile. That's a heck of a steal. I mean, you take it while you can. So, especially with how high material costs, as you know from our job.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. So we're doing all that stuff construction-wise. And okay, so on to what we really just grinding our gear yesterday evening. I say earlier, yesterday evening, about what's going on with animals.
Yes.
And overpopulation, especially
Here,
in Texas area.
Yes. Every time I go on Facebook, I either see, hey, loose dog. Hey, we found this dog. Hey, this person just dropped 7 puppies on my porch. Or, hey, somebody dumped this cat. Or somebody dumped this dog.
Or this stray came up and it's pregnant.
Yeah.
Something.
Always something. And then you see rescue groups saying, hey, we need fosters so that we can pull these animals. And right now is kitten season.
Yes.
And I know that one of the rescue groups local here said that so far they have pulled like 28 kittens and 1 dog from the city. And luckily people have stepped up and foster. I cannot, because I already have a shit house full of animals.
You have an animal house.
I do.
You have an animal house.
But I donate, I donate money when I can,
and animal food and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If we can find it cheap to pass it along and stuff. There was a nice gentleman that actually gave us a huge bag of organic type dog food that our dogs ain't going to touch it. You know how they are, very specific with it. I'm taking it up to the shelter. So help them out and stuff like that, which is a great thing. You can always take it out to any of your local animal shelters. Yeah. They will gladly take food or donations and stuff like that. And I really think they need to get behind, like, in our city for sure. I know they do like adoption days and stuff like that, but they need to do like something out in the public, get vendors to come, stuff like that. Like they do on the streets, like we have like the St. Patty's Day and stuff like that, and like the little fundraisers they use. I think they definitely need to do some more. I know they do a couple for our local.
I know that Emily's Legacy does Petco every Saturday, I think, from noon to 4. I think Miss Fanny's Friends does PetSmart every weekend.
I see the pit crew at Petco.
Yeah.
That come out and help, because that's one of the major ones that we're...
Yeah, they have Texas Pit Crew, Miss Fanny's Friends, Emily's Legacy, RLC, I think, out of Burke Burnett. They're just full.
Yeah. Everybody's full right now with not being able to take them. And my house, I can't have cats. Obviously, you know the reason to all that. But, I've also got a bird, a dog, and I do have a puppy that we are still trying to train. She's getting better. Oh, I was so proud of her. She walked outside and went and did her little business and came back inside and just chilled out for once. I'm like, are you sick? And then she was like really cool. And then the next thing I know, she's doing the zoomies and she brought a piece of freaking tree bark in. And I'm like, quit eating the tree.
Better the tree than something in your house. She's teething. She got puppy
I
teeth.
know. And you know, the animal issues around just here locally have been bad. And I know that all around Texas have been generally bad.
So what our local city what they've done is they've put in an ordinance. If your dog gets picked up once, you pay a fine.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not neutered, then in order to get your dog back, you have to have it neutered or spayed. Because here there is a huge pit bull problem.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not really a pit bull problem, it's a people problem. And they just seem to let them breed.
You and I talked a bit about this last night about, we agree, disagree, and stuff like that. And you told me there was some roundabouts to the city ordinance, and I was like, well, so I had to pay another request for ours to breed in particular, because I do not have our puppy fixed right now, and I've told you why. Mm-hmm. My dog is 13 years old this year. He is my child. If I haven't said it, I lost a baby whenever 13 years ago. Yeah, 13 years ago, 13. And I took it really, really rough. And he just came around. He's my baby.
Mm-hmm.
He was my baby from the get-go. He went everywhere with me in the car, walked to the house. I mean, he's skittish, but he's my baby.
But he's an AKC registered dog.
As far as I know, I gotta find the papers. He was,
but he's a Schnauzer.
He's a full-blooded Schnauzer. We had the paperwork and stuff, but I don't know what happened to the paperwork because our house did catch fire. I think those documents were back there in my parents' room whenever the firemen came with the water hose and everything, and we had to throw a lot of stuff away. So I don't know how to go research how he was, because I don't even remember who I bought him from.
Oh.
Because they're not here anymore. Mm-hmm. I can tell you that. They're gone. But Princess is.
Yes.
I have her paperwork and everything. I just haven't hit the submit button. I need to submit that.
My whole thing is, if you're not going to breed your dog,
fix it.
Get it fixed.
And if you're going to breed it, get a license to breed it.
Yes.
Because there is licensing to be able to breed that dog. And that way, if they do capture your dog for whatever reason, if the fence breaks by a natural disaster or something and you're unaware.
Yeah, shit happens. I understand that.
Yep.
But if shit happens and your dog gets out and is not neutered and you don't see that dog for, I don't know, maybe a week. Do you know how many dogs could get pregnant?
Puppies. We need the Mari show. Are you the puppy's daddy?
Yeah.
So.
And as of 2022,
yep,
they had 129 owner surrenders for dogs. That means people showing up saying, I can't take care of this dog anymore. And then giving them up. 25 cats. And as for euthanized, that means they were killed. Thank you very much. 502 dogs and 139 cats.
That's so sad. That just breaks your heart. I hate having to euthanize.
But people would be like, okay, whatever. Okay, so take that number and pretend it's a person. They just killed 502 people.
Because some people just don't. Some people aren't animal people that are like.
Well, then don't
care.
One. Then don't get one.
Exactly. We've had friends.
Yeah.
That have gotten pets, can't take care of them, and either let them loose, pawn them to us to get to somebody. Mm-hmm. I don't mean pawn in a bad way. Hand over their rights to the dog, suspend their rights, and you define the home. Yeah. And you did a great job.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But also asking you for guidance on, hey, how should I train this dog? How should I teach this dog? How should I do with this dog? And you give them what to do, and then they don't do it, and then this dog ends up being a bad behavior in the person's opinion, doesn't listen, pees, poops everywhere, whatever the case may be, and then they just, we don't want them anymore. Okay, that animal gets an attachment to you from being a puppy.
Right.
Because they are taken from their mother and they're put to you.
You're mommy now.
And it's imprinted. It's just like adopting a child.
Mm-hmm.
It's the same concept. You just adopted somebody. It's going to be part of your life, okay? Let me tell you something. The bird that we've had, which she just had her 2nd birthday. Happy birthday, Luna!
Woo woo. Natsu had his 3rd birthday.
Woo woo!
We're dorks.
Yes, but I had to get her a little gift. Yep. I had to give her a little treat. I can tell you this. 80% of the year, the bird drives me nuts.
Oh, I know.
Squackity, squawk, squawk, squawk. I know. You want to go outside. It's too cold. Whatever the case may be. I talk to her like she's a child, but she sometimes, because I had to clean the cage and everything else, and whenever I clean it and I make it all nice and pretty, I'm like, oh, look, Luna, your cage is so... Well, there it went.
Which brings me back to... whose bird is it again?
She does clean it.
Uh-huh.
But it's not to my standards, so I go back and re-clean it. I tried to teach her how to do it, and finally I'm just like, I'll do it myself. You feed and water her, which she does. I will clean the cage, you feed and water. I will teach her.
Why don't you give her a list of, first you do this, and then you do this?
Because the last time she did, the bird got out. She didn't mean to, it was an accident. Well, when she put the cage down, the open door to get her out popped open, and she got out, and the back door was open because we were cooking.
Oh my god.
So I slammed the door shut real quick, and then she hit the wall, and I was like, oh no, is she unconscious? Oh no, she flew away. Okay, she's fine. She's
You're
good.
Horrible pet owners. Oh my god.
And not horrible. We hadn't to learn with a bird. Now I also have to be the one to clip her wings, and it's not to. She can still fly and get out of danger. It's just not long distance flying she's capable of doing. So I'm not harming the bird in any way. This is just to be able to capture her back, so I'm not releasing her out into the wild and praying to God she can survive.
She's not a
normal bird. She's a house bird. Taking care of an animal, what I'm trying to get at, you may not love the animal 110% most of the time, but that becomes a family member and you take care of them.
Mm-hmm. Why would you bring a pet into your house if it's not what you want?
That's true.
Well, I can't say that. Elliot is a dum-dum. He did that.
Well, he wasn't for sure.
Remember,
he was
no, there was the dog.
There was
Faith. And then the 2 meow meows, which are now my parents' cats.
Simba.
Thanks, Elliot. Not like you're gonna listen to this, are you? Huh, buddy? I'm gonna quiz you. See if you actually listened. Big liar. I do follow you. I listen to your podcast.
The funny part is he's going to actually listen to probably this one and be like, what the heck, woman?
No, he won't.
Probably not.
He probably just hit follow and then we'll be like, yeah, so I follow you guys. Really? What did we talk about, Elliot? What did we talk about on our last podcast?
Everything under the freaking sun, it feels like.
Yeah.
But just be responsible for animals. Oh my goodness. And don't get them. Don't breed them if you don't know how to do it. You're not for sure how to do stuff.
Don't.
Get educated if you are going to get a specific breed of dog before you get it.
Yeah.
Or even one from the shelter. You can go and visit. You can actually do like play visits and stuff to get familiar with the dog to see if it's something that you want to get.
Yes, because Emerus, we went twice to visit him, and he peed on me both times, which made me say, that's the dog I want. I want pee-pee pants.
But yeah, there's always ways of finding out. And even like a lot of puppy breeders, that if you are getting a dog through them and you get to see the dog, make sure they're sending you videos and photos of them and stuff like that so you can see what their behavior's like and stuff like that leading into. And definitely medical history is an important factor with breed specific dogs, because smaller dogs tend to have higher medical problems versus larger dogs have higher bill medical problems, but not near as much. It just depends.
Always check out the shelter.
Yes.
Save a life. There are lots of rescues. There's the Humane Society.
And there's foster to adopt. You can foster several animals, and if those are ones you want to keep.
You're a foster fail. I
Yep.
foster failed my chunky boyfriend and his sister. I did adopt their brother out. He got a home.
1.
Out of 3, yes.
It's not a complete fail.
But I still got chunky boyfriend. I got chunky boyfriend. My chunky boyfriend.
Wow. All right.
So yes, basically the summation of that is we as humans are horrible, horrible, horrible stewards of this planet.
I don't 100% disagree,
Yeah.
but
once I pass away, I hope the human race.
Hey, well.
Yes, I said it.
Well,
Once I pass
I'm still
away.
Here.
Well, you better
Unless
hope
you
that
put me in an early freaking grave, which is possible.
I can do that for you.
Woman.
I'm just hoping the human race just, becomes extinct. Because we don't deserve this place. We're stupid.
We need to evolve.
Can't take care of each other. Can't take care of animals. What do we have anything planned for next week?
Well, we're going to be talking about Transformers because we're going to be watching it. Yeah. Cha-cha. And
I'm going to Bowie Trade Days. Woo woo.
Yep. We can talk about that. And I mean, we'll have more update. I also go to put my deposit down at my wedding venue.
Yeah, it's
you
not.
get to love.
It's 200 gajillion miles away.
It is not. It's 2 hours.
That's a lot.
You're
It's 2 hours there, 2 hours back.
You're going to be fine, and I'm going to feed you. And we switched the food. Remember I told you it was going to be tacos now? Mom switched it.
I didn't even know we were having tacos.
So originally it was supposed to be a Christmas dinner. Now it was going to be tacos since we're moving it to springtime or summer, whatever. And now
I thought it was November.
It was originally November. We were going to have a Christmas dinner.
But November is not Christmas. November is Thanksgiving.
I'm aware, but it was going to be after Thanksgiving, so it was going to be Christmas dinner. So anyway, we moved from a Christmas dinner theme to a taco theme, which I was okay with because tacos are easy. Mm-hmm. Everybody likes tacos and they can build their own taco. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have the stuff for them to make their own without touching grubby hands. Okay? Very easy, very simple. Mm-hmm. Now, Ma, being glorious in her thing, she wants to do roast. Roast, mashed potatoes, green beans, Texas Roadhouse rolls. She's very...
Why roast?
It's a good, easy meal that you can keep warmed up in a crock pot.
Ham isn't necessarily Christmas. Ham is more Eastery. Springtime. Tell her to do a Hawaiian ham with the little pineapple things.
I've never seen my mom do a Hawaiian ham in my life. What makes you think she'd do one now?
Nice glazed ham with the...
No, she smokes that bad boy in a smoker. We're from Texas, woman. Stuff gets put in the smoker.
It goes
and we
in the...
slow cook it all night long.
Goes in the crock pot. You put the pineapple slices. And
with
you
the
put
cherry.
With the cherry and little cloves.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't do that. We throw that bad boy in the smoker
No.
after. You throw a bunch of mustard on it.
No.
Rub it. Add that good seasoning on there. And
Why you got a
chunk
really
it in the
perfectly
smoker.
good chunk of ham? God.
Why do you?
I don't. I enhance it. I make it the star.
So
and a
wait.
little bit of sweet.
I've got it in the fridge right now. I bet you'd eat it. You'd be like, oh, this actually isn't half bad.
I don't like a whole lot of smoke on my ham.
It isn't. It's got a nice ring
You
of
said
smoke.
that
It
you
is
smoke
smoked
it all night long.
All night long. Do, 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 do.
Okay, Lionel Richie, knock it off.
Alright. I guess we'll talk about it next week.
Yes, our food debate.
Food
Classy
debate.
food and then smoker over here. Smoke it. Throw it in the grill. Smoke it. You and Daniel. Grill it. Smoke it. Grill it. Smoke it.
Okay, and what do you eat at the chicken store?
I don't go to the chicken
The grilled
store.
chicken. I don't want to hear it. Grilled, smoke it. We love it.
What are we talking about?
The chicken place over here. We were talking about the other day.
No, that's roasted chicken, ding dong, with a nice crisp skin. Shut up. I like my chicken roasted. And I like drumsticks. They taste yummy.
Let's start. Take a twist. Pull it out.
It's like all bone and ew.
Deliciousness.
But you eat crawfish too. You're nasty.
Oh yeah, twist, pull, suck the head.
No. Gross. You're so gross. So I'm disgusted and we're going to end this podcast because I'm going to go throw up now.
Whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Until next time, guys.
Bye.
Bye.